Hey yo, my Planet Coaster friends, Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another Coaster Spotlight Contest Edition. In today's episode, we're going to be looking at two record-setting length flying coasters. So stay tuned, and let's check them out. All right, welcome back everyone. Hope you're all doing good today. We're getting right on into things with Race to the Lost City, created by Yannaphat. And here they say, two Dutch shippers are searching for the sunken city. What they don't know is the Greeks will defend their property at all costs. And they have the god of fire on their side. As soon as Michel de Ruyter and Jean van Galen reach the sunken city, it goes under again. Race for the Lost City in this dueling flying coaster. And ride preferences are one of the coasters is set to nighttime, so take a look at the top spin. Okay, let's get into it. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen, another Greek style coaster. We've had quite a bit of these throughout the contest so far, and I have a feeling we're not through yet. Race for the Lost City. It's all falling apart. So yeah, I took a look at the coaster stats. This is currently the longest coaster in the contest so far. Look at this. This is insane. Good googly moogly. Oh, this was the queue. I guess we're headed down the queue. So, said something about top spin? Huh? Let's see this at night. One of these is a night coaster. One of these. They both look lit the same to me. Is one of these lifts lit? No. Honestly, the lighting isn't that nice. I mean, it's cool in the background here, but all these red blobs and yellow blobs and green blobs, it's not that good, in my personal opinion. I think this excels way better during the day. What have I done? Do you guys not agree? This looks way better during the day. All right, I am making the executive decision to ride this at day. Let's take a look at the stats here. And one of these we're gonna ride as the flying style coaster, and then the other we're gonna ride in orbit so we can pay attention to all the dueling elements. So we're gonna start with the flying aspects. We're gonna speed this up, but you can see here 4,098 meters in length, both of them, so a combined of 8,000 meters. Might actually be one of the longest track lengths to ever be featured in a spotlight, because adding them up together is 8,000 meters. I'm sure we've seen a exploration coaster that goes beyond 8,000, but maybe I'm not sure. Anyways, there's a look at the stats if you want to see them. Number of inversions 21. That is crazy. 80 miles per hour. This is going to be a doozy of an episode, so buckle up. We're getting on this guy, and we're going to be going... Oh, so I see what you mean by one of them is a night coaster now. You forced the perspective on us. So I guess we're doing night after all, and we're going to do it from a flyer view. Here we go. We're back. We're finally back. I don't know about you guys, but like for a flying coaster at nighttime specifically, it's just hard to tell what was going on. And for a flying coaster, there was really nothing to look down at. I think what would have benefited you way, way, way more is if the flying coaster was on top and you did something like a corkscrew, a floorless werewolf or something on bottom. At least that way we would have been looking down at the other coaster for majority of the time, and it would have been like a bird preying on, I don't know, a shark or something. I feel like there was a huge missed opportunity there, and with this much track and this much stuff going on and it being dark and we're spinning around looking down all the time, I just felt nauseated and exhausted by the end of it, you know? But I think the experience is going to be different this time around when we do things from a different perspective, like an orbit. So that's what we're going to do here for the next one. We're going to check this guy out in orbit view from the back of the car, and then we can like look around a little bit and enjoy the daytime lighting. It's gonna actually be a little bit tricky because there's that thing above us. Well, let's hope for the best. Oh, oh, my finger's tired from holding down the middle mouse button. Oh boy. There it is. Definitely a lot of dueling elements, as you can see there. From the orbit view and the daytime view, a lot better, a lot more enjoyable. However, I feel like my feedback's going to be more negative than positive, because I do think the coasters are dueling. Yes, I do think the coasters were smooth. Yes, but there comes that point where that saying is less is more. If this was the first one I would have wrote in the contest, that would have been enough dueling for me for one day. Let's put it that way. It's just like when we're looking for those subtle dueling elements between coasters, some of the best creations might have only had 5 interactions. Let's put it that way. And they were really, really good interactions. Whereas this, it's like constant. It's all the time. It's everywhere. And it's for 6 minutes straight. And it kind of like, it beats the fun out of the contest in a way that like, it's just exhaustive. You leave somebody going, oh, I think I've had enough of dueling coasters for one day. But that's just my personal opinion. I still think this is like a feat. It's an incredible creation in the sense that you've built this much track, you smoothed it, you've made it competitive, they're dueling the whole way through. So I still have positive things to say. It is the longest coaster in the contest so far, and I don't think we're gonna see something beat it. The strange thing is it's competing with some of our exploration coasters. And I was wondering, what happens when people make 2 exploration coasters dueling? How does that turn out? Well, this is the answer. I'm exhausted. Still impressive how much dueling elements there were. And I think out of everything that we're going to see throughout this contest, this probably will likely end up being the one that has the most dueling elements. So very interesting one here today. What did you guys think of it? Was I too hard on it? Do you agree with me? Did you love it? Leave your comments down below for Yannaphat, and that's going to do it for me in today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye now.